I've been so blessed talking to my friends this past week about weakness and about how weakness is sort of the place that I find myself. And some of us, my friends, we've been talking about how we've been finding ourselves feeling in that place of weakness. And is that a good place? Is that a bad place? What do you think? I've been embracing weakness because that's where I am. And if God has me here, I decided that, well, then it must be a beautiful place because He's here with me. And if He's here with me in my weakness, then I can trust that He's doing something beautiful here. What does it mean even to be weak? To me, it means I don't know what to do next. I'm not really sure the steps that are in front of me. I have no idea. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I trust that He's leading me, but it's a really strange season of life, and I don't know where that's going. I can't really make any plans. I don't know about you, but my plans are very limited. Any plans I do make are very light, loose, up in the air, but really there isn't really any plans. Sometimes I try in one direction, and I think, oh, maybe I'll try this, and I'll start in that way, and maybe I'll paint the island in my kitchen. I just painted it like a deep green for fun. But back to weakness, I thought a child knows what it means to be weak. They don't think it's weakness. It's just living, depending on mom and dad. Mom takes care of me, dad takes care of me. And this is life. And it's a good life. They don't need to assess how they're feeling. They're just living in dependency. And I think the more we go along in our Christian life, the more we depend on God, not the less we depend on God, at least for me. It's a feeling of complete reliance and dependence. And I have this peace here, even though I don't know what's going on. I'm trusting that I really want to have a life that's important. I want to make the most of my life. Like I want to live in the life that He destined for me. I don't want to have a wasted life. But I have peace that He is doing something beautiful with my life. And maybe the beauty is assessed in a much different way than I normally would assess, because I normally would have a resume of these are the things that I've done or whatever, but it's none of that. It's in the nighttime last night, for example, I heard him say that my job is to let love in. My job is to let love in. And I thought, am I not letting love in? And I thought, if I feel like I'm hearing Him, then I'm letting love in. But if I feel like I'm not hearing Him, then something of my heart has been restricted and is not really letting love into that place. And so I thought there must be an area of my heart that is restricted. Perhaps it's not trusting in the way that it needs to trust. And so I'm coming back today just to that place again of, okay, it's a beautiful thing to be weak. My heart becomes soft and vulnerable and open, and I can let love into the place of doubt or fear, or is there anything like that? I mean, if I'm really honest, I feel in peace and quietness. But He has told me that my job is to let love in, and I felt like He was also saying that as love is coming in, His communication to me is coming in. And I'll feel that in greater ways. And so I'm positioning myself today. I invite you as well. I invite you into this place of weakness before the Lord, where we're trusting Him. I feel like He's saying that He comes. I mean, He comes in so many ways, as Father, as friend, and as lover. But it's very deep and intimate and personal. And I bless you today to believe, and I include myself in this, believe you are worthy of great and limitless love. Believe that you're worthy even if you're not doing anything important, at least that you don't think is important. Because Father, God, He thinks that you are of utmost importance to Him. And I really sense that, the level of intimacy that He has with us is so deep that He likes to see through our eyes if you're like me, I like to ask him, Father, I want to see through your eyes. But I feel like he's saying to us, I want to see through your eyes. He's saying to us, because he wants to just enjoy our free will and our perspective of life. And that's where intimacy is when it's a sharing of each other's viewpoints. So, I was wanting to bless you today in weakness. I bless you to just embrace where you are right now. I bless you to embrace peace and trust. And in the areas where there might not be peace or trust, I let your heart open and let His love flow into those places. So, Father, come into those places where we need you the most in our hearts. I love you. We love you. And we trust that you're making a beautiful thing from our lives. Thanks for listening, everybody. Be blessed. See you next time.